Happy holidays, Heat Nation. It is time for your starting lineups, brought to you by your South Florida Lexus dealers. A little different starting lineup for the Magic since opening night. Augustine, Fournier, Biombo, Ibaka, and Gordon. As for your Miami Heat, Dragic, Richardson, Whiteside, McRobertson. Look who's back in the starting five. Magruder's got that bad ankle, so there's number 20. Which leads us to the Fox Sports Sun Spotlight, which arrives via Southwest Airlines. Justice Winslow has only played in a dozen games before tonight this season. The first 9 were starts since returning from the left wrist injury. He has been a reserve. Coach Spoelstra noting a return to the starting lineup must be earned. This morning when I asked him if he was comfortable with Winslow returning to the starting five, if Magruder was out, he simply said, "We will see. He will certainly play a lot." Yesterday, Mr. Winslow, in solid practice, discussed his preference.
You know, everyone wants to play in this league, and for me, you know, growing up as a kid, you know, the focus was, you know, being a starter, being a star on the team. But as you get into the league, you know, it's more about who's finishing the game. So coach isn't, you know, going to start the guys he starts, but it's about understanding the rotation, you know, having guys come out the bench that can provide with scoring at the right time. So it's a lot that goes into, you know, the starters versus the reserves and just the rotation. So for me, I'm just worried about being effective in those minutes I'm out there. It's not too much about starting or coming off the bench. I'm just going to do what I'm asked to do and do it to my best of my ability.
This is just the third time this season Winslow will join his classmate, yes, Mr. Richardson, in the starting lineup together. The previous games have been November against Utah and San Antonio. It's good to be home for the holidays. The Heat's 6-game homestand got off to a blazing start.
They'll tip your hat to Goran Dragic and Miami. They end their 5-game losing streak. They get their 3rd win of the season at home. The Heat, with their first 2-game win streak at home, go to 9-17. A perfect way for the Heat to open their longest homestand of the season.
First half malaise against 2 top teams provided deficits too large to overcome in the middle 2 contests.
He missed the second. Jordan with the rebound and the score. And that is the dagger for the Clippers. The Celtics scored 24 points off 23 turnovers. The turnovers basically single-handedly cost the Heat the opportunity to win this game.
Now, with just 2 games remaining before they hit the road again, Miami has a chance to finish strong.
Those last 2 games, you know, they're tough opponents. You know, if you want to win those games, you need to be solid. And you know, tomorrow we need to have that game. We play against Orlando, so we just need to come out with energy and try to make plays.
We can't really look too big picture. We got this team. We got to look more small picture, one day at a time, 1 game at a time, and you know, punch away at this thing, you know, slowly and get back in the hunt.
That's how you do it. Good to have the real deal in the building. Right as the Heat were in control, 64-57. Felt like this would be a good omen right there. Then you get to the 3rd quarter. A little more Heat action. A little 2-hand put back by Hassan right there, sliding over, getting it done. And then off the steal, John, here comes Tyler John.
So quick. Explosive to the basket.
More Whiteside. Gonna give you the Jimmy here. All right, he's gonna step back and give us a little schwackums. Thinking it's in. This for Crotty.
Get up on that, man. Vucevic has got to get up and guard that jumper.
And now the hook will always bring you back. He's spat out and spat out. Flipping it in there. 89-85 Miami. Then 4th quarter comes. It's the Cleveland Clinic team play of the game. And Tyler Johnson's going back to him. Oh, come on.
Gets a left-hand crusher. Look at James Johnson setting him up with the bounce pass, too. You know, he brings so much to the table. James Johnson, 6 assists and 8 boards along with his 12 points tonight.
And then it starts getting dicey. Come on, Vucevic, what are you doing?
Just an incredible display by him of his versatility. Knocking down 3 balls. Come on.
In Miami, over Vooch, here comes the Dragon. So you reach, I teach. That's what happens sometimes. 108-103 Miami. And then Ibaka. Come on, John. Are you serious with this? Are you serious with this? He was going to pass this ball, by the way, after the miss.
Look there, but you got to close that defensive possession, coming up with a rebound, and Ibaka with the just flung it up there. Goodness gracious.
Tied at 109. It's overtime. Dragic looking, finding Whiteside. That's nasty right there. I didn't know if the big fella's going to get there, but he did. And then Winslow, he has a couple of these. Now that's bad right hand.
Right hand, too.
From the lefty. And then for the game. Fournier. Still 118 all. John, what you doing? Nothing. Let's go to second overtime then. How about that? You don't like this shot from him, huh?
Oh, that one looks good.
That one right there. But I mean, overall, your philosophy from the big fella?
Get inside.
Yeah, I hear you.
He's shooting more of those than he is two-pointers.
Little fadeaway off the spin move here. Tied at 123.
Really nice touch. Got deep enough to the basket where he could use his size on Peyton.
Ibaka shot the ball 15 times. He made 8 of them. This one was a problem.
That's just too high percentage there. It was an interesting matchup. Winslow and Ibaka guarding each other. The quickness Winslow was able to exploit, but the size and the ability to shoot over the top there, Ibaka got the best of that one. The ability to make shots with range. He's been a slasher. He can go either way. Look at him going with the right hand as a left-handed player. But his ability to make shots with range, this type of shot off the dribble, the catch and shoot beyond the arc, and particularly a 3 of 5 in this game here tonight. But that really accentuates all the other things he does, because then you got to come at him, and he's so explosive, as we see here with this finish. You know, I'm so happy. He's expanding his career as well by years as he can continue to step out and make those longer shots. I'm really happy for him, because I think he has worked very hard to get to this point, and really is a huge part of what the Heat are trying to do. We talked about with Tyler, look at this ability to step outside. I mean, this is something that they don't know how to guard him right now because of his ability to go outside in. Again, Vucevic playing off him. If he can continue to make the 18-footer, now they got to press out. He gets to his game where he sets the screen and rolls extremely well, takes up so much space on late rotations. He's impossible to guard because he covers so much area. You just throw it up around the rim. But his hook shots, his jump shooting, his ability to take over the game, 32 points overall, super efficient, 14 of 22. His rebounding was excellent, had 4 offensive rebounds within that 15. And look at the block shots. I mean, impacting the defensive end way more than even those blocks with his presence out there.
Took double overtime, but the Miami Heat do fall 136 to 130. If you'd like to catch tonight's game again, tune in tonight at midnight or tomorrow at noon as we replay all of tonight's action presented by your South Florida Honda dealers. This has been a presentation of Fox Sports Sun, your exclusive home for Miami Heat basketball. For Eric Reed, the coach Tony Fiorentino, as well as Christian Hewitt, Ron Rothstein, and John Crotty. I am Jason Jackson. Thanks for watching, Heat Nation. Good night. We leave you now with the final take.
Champion. We celebrate like a championship. Celebrate like a champion. We celebrate like a championship. Celebrate like a champion. We celebrate like a championship. Celebrate like a champion. We celebrate like a championship. Here we go. Celebrate like you won wrong. Celebrate like the money come. Celebrate like you're coming home. Celebrate like a champion. Celebrate like a championship. Celebrate like a champion. We celebrate like a championship. Thoughts of failure leave me more than shook. Desperation, yeah, I know the look. Searching my soul within every nook. Talking faith, I could've wrote the book. In the kitchen like I know the cook. I swear, but this is what arrogance is. Aware I'm a ways. Stick to the shit, I'm getting too paid like I'm wearing a wig. Think those yards are getting fighting for. Champion, at the final four. These fans be acting like they found the law. You fool, this ain't even my fault.